Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Shiloh coming back with another video, and today, man, we got 2022 to 2023 NFL playoff predictions, baby. Okay? Unfortunately, my Steelers did not make it, but I am not mad. I mean, I'm a little disappointed, but we had an amazing season. We were 3-7, 2-6, whichever one you think is more impressive, and we went ahead and finished with the winning record. Because Mike Tomlin refuses to have a losing record. Now, next year or the year after, if we suck and we don't make the playoffs, I'm gonna be a little mad. Because we haven't won a playoff game in about 6 years. Anyway, I can rant about the Steelers all day. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We do mainly Madden content, but I would love to do more real football-related content, which I'm gonna try to get. I'm starting a separate channel. I might start a podcast. We'll save that for later. Now, let's just get right into this, man. First off, we got the Jaguars and the Chargers, okay? Oh, here, my face cam is actually... You know what? I'm going to turn my face cam off for a second so you guys can see, okay? We got the Jaguars and the Chargers, okay? Now, Jaguars are a very hot team, and the Chargers are as well. They did lose to the Broncos, but I don't think they had... I don't even know if they had starters in or what. Not really sure. Regardless, the best way I want to look at this is what are the weaknesses and strengths of each team. That is the best way to predict an unbiased prediction. And the Jaguars, they're very strong on defense. Offense, not so much. And it's kind of, and the Chargers, strong on offense and, decent on defense. So I think they're going to have J.C. Jackson back. I'm not so sure about their injury status and how healthy the Chargers are. Regardless, unfortunately, I'm taking the Chargers here. I wish the Jags, I'll root for the Jags, but I think the Chargers are going to win. Taking the Chargers in the first round. No offense to any Jags fans. This will be the last one I have to take my face cam off for. All right, Bengals, Ravens. I don't even have to say anything for that one. Sure, it's a rivalry. I don't know, Lamar Jackson or not, the Bengals are going to the next round. If you guys want an explanation, then you can leave the video right now. Okay, I'm just kidding. All right, calm down. I just think the Bengals are a very good team. Their defense isn't the best, but Joe Burrow, such a fun quarterback to watch. And enough said, okay? To the next round, we got the Bills and the Dolphins. I'm going to go ahead and select the Bills. But if the Dolphins have Tua... don't count the Dolphins out. But, I don't know, I keep saying but, alright? But if they have Teddy Bridgewater or Skylar Thompson, you can basically write that game off. I genuinely believe the Steelers would have been a much better 7th seed than the Dolphins. We are red hot. The Dolphins are ice cold. Beating the Jets does not make you you're not, oh, you're on fire, you just beat the Jets by 5 points. It's sad. So, next round, we got the Buccaneers and the Cowboys. Now, I'm sure there's a few Cowboys fans watching this video. I don't know about Buccaneers fans. I'm sorry to all the Cowboys fans. I'm picking the Buccaneers. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, but let me explain. First of all, until the Cowboys can prove to me that they won't be just demolished in the first round, not demolished in the first round, but until I see them make it out of the first round consistently, and they don't do it at all, but consistently anyway, I can't pick the Cowboys if they never make it out of the first round. Their defense is very good, and their offense is very good, but there's one guy in that offense I don't like very much. It goes by the name of Dak Prescott, okay? He's not very good. He turns the ball over. You give Tom Brady some turnovers, that Buccaneers defense is still the Buccaneers defense. They are a much healthier team than they were weeks ago. Give me the Buccaneers, all right? You're not going to see me going. Tom Brady's not going out in the first round, all right? That's just as simple as it is. Now, Giants, Vikings. Honestly, this is a very big toss-up for me. The Vikings, at one point, when they beat the Bills, I really thought they were Super Bowl contenders. But then they started having some fluky, dodgy losses, all right? It's just very weird. Now, the Giants, I don't know. The Giants are just a very well-balanced team. They're not insane. They're not going to be a very scary team to play, but they're not going to turn the ball over. They're going to wait until you mess up, and they're going to capitalize. And I think because of that, I'll take the Giants. And I know everyone's probably like, yo, 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 yo. If you guys are getting mad, wait till these games play out, okay? Because you never know. It's predictions, you know. You can't get mad at me until it happens, okay? Because you never, maybe I'm right, all right? But anyway, I think the Giants, they know how to beat that team. They played them earlier in the year, about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I just think the Giants are better coached and better managed. Going with the Giants. I don't know what you want me to say, okay? Seahawks 49ers. Not as easy as the Bills Dolphins prediction. Geno Smith is very experienced, maybe not in the playoffs, but Geno Smith could definitely get it done against Brock Purdy. I'm still going with the 49ers, but I am not counting out the Seahawks. I think it is possible, but the 49ers defense and run game is just too good. Deebo Samuel will be back for the playoffs. All love for the Seahawks fans out there. I wish you guys the best of luck, but I can't pick against the 49ers in the first round. That's ridiculous. Now, my face cam is no longer in the way. All right, so Bengals versus Bills. That is a toss-up, and that is going to be an absolute shootout if this does happen, which I believe it. I believe it will. I don't see either. I don't know if they'll play each other first round. Hold on, wait. If we pick the okay, yeah. So I believe it will because the Jaguars game doesn't affect them. So Bengals Bills. I mean, you could pick either one, and you are not wrong. Now, the Bills are a very motivated team, very hungry team. You know, Damar Hamlin, first of all, shout out to Damar Hamlin. He left the hospital today, going back to Buffalo, so you'll love to see it. Regardless, that team is hungry, not only for their teammate that tragically went down in that Bengals game, but also because they are due for a Super Bowl appearance. That being said, I'm picking the Bengals. It's something about Joe Burrow. Talk about being hungry. They want to go back, all right? They are not satisfied with losing to the Matt Stafford Rams. You know, Matt Stafford had a great year last year, but this year, no, not so much. That is going to be an amazing game. Shout out to Bills Mafia, but I got the Bengals beating you guys. I'm sorry. Chargers Chiefs, another amazing game. I would not be surprised. You know, I honestly kind of want to pick the Chargers just because it's hard to, but I'm going to go with the Chiefs, honestly. But look, do not be surprised if the Chargers pull this one out. This is a rivalry game. Anything can happen. And if this happens, I'm not very surprised. Maybe I'm a beta with these weak takes of saying like, oh, like this could happen. Look how many rivalry games are. In my bracket at least, you know, 49ers Seahawks, then we come to the Giants Eagles game, which let's talk about right now. Got to take the Eagles. But again, the Giants are a very balanced team. If the Eagles struggle to, you know, hold on to the ball, maybe they throw a pick or two, maybe they fumble, I can see the Giants maybe taking that game. Because the Giants are, in my opinion, the most balanced team in the entire league. Besides their receivers. The receivers are very mid, but they have a very good play-action game. And, yeah, they're very balanced. And maybe they get Odell for the playoffs. I doubt Odell signs with the Cowboys. I know Odell wants to sign somewhere. I think it's too little too late, but you never know. Moving on, Buccaneers, 49ers. An interesting game. Tom Brady in the playoffs is, you know, he's him, okay? How long is this video? Okay, 9 minutes so far. We're making good time. Buccaneers, 49ers, man. I got to go with the Niners. But, again, Buccaneers, they're a winning team. They won the Super Bowl a few years ago. And Tom Brady, obviously, he's the GOAT. And let's see. If the Buccaneers, decent run game, they have great receivers. If they can get Tom Brady time in the pocket, they may be able to beat the 49ers. But after what the 49ers did in the regular season, I mean, a few players, I don't know if that's... I don't know. I don't see the Buccaneers winning that game. But, you know, shout out to Tom Brady. Shout out to that team. I'm sure it'll still be a competitive game. 49ers are taking it, okay? Bengals versus Chiefs, a rematch from last year. By the way, I haven't seen anyone else do these predictions. I know Xerxes did one, but I haven't watched it yet. And so this is all originality right here. Bengals Chiefs. It's again, it's a toss-up. The Chiefs. It's really hard to pick against the Chiefs, dude. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, he's probably gonna win MVP. But Joe Burrow, I would say he's probably runner-up, or the third runner-up. Run game for both of these teams. Bengals have a slight edge, but nothing. It's not like they have an insane run game. Defense, I would say these teams are both pretty even defensively. Neither of them have like a top 10 defense. Very solid defense, or like average defenses. They may let up 20, 23, 24 points a game, but they're scoring 30. Anyway, I have to stick true to what I've been saying to everyone in real life. The Bengals always have the Chiefs number, and I don't see that changing just yet. I'm sure Patrick Mahomes eventually will get his bounce back. Joe Burrow, he's very calm and collected. He has the experience, because even when he didn't have the experience last year, he took that team to the Super Bowl. Maybe that's a little biased. Maybe I just I'm a Steelers fan, and I want the Bengals in the Super Bowl. What is wrong with me? That team is just so fun to watch. I'm sorry. I'd rather see the Bengals there than the Chiefs, all right? I'm sorry. Like, it is what it is. I can't help but root for Joe Burrow. Now, Eagles versus 49ers. A very interesting game. And you look at the Eagles, they have an insane pass attack and a very solid running back in Miles Sanders, who has had an outstanding year. Very underrated. No one talks about Miles Sanders. 49ers. Do I have to say anything else? Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, Brock Purdy, the GOAT, and obviously a defense with probably the defensive player of the year with Nick Bosa. It's just absolutely insane. I honestly, you could put me at quarterback for the 49ers, and I still think we'd go to the Super Bowl. Just because that's how good that 49ers roster is, and they are well coached by Kyle Shanahan. And Bengals 49ers is the Super Bowl. This is what I've been saying to people. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But chances are I'm probably right, okay? Because I'm never wrong. Now, last time I did these predictions, I predicted Titans versus Rams. I got the Rams right. Titans choked against, guess who? These guys. Now, who's going to win? It's honestly, I keep saying it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. It's not a toss-up. The Bengals are winning the Super Bowl. They just won the Super Bowl. All right. Now, who are the Bengals going to play in the Super Bowl? Okay, let me stop being stupid. I don't think Joe Burrow goes back to the Super Bowl to lose it again. And if he does, I'm never picking Joe Burrow again. I'll have him lose first round next year. Mark my words. If he loses in the Super Bowl again, he's lost my trust. There's something about the Bengals that is absolutely magical. We get a Spotify ad. But dude, something about that Bengals magic, man. They're a fairy tale team. Let me turn this mic down. They're a fairy tale team. I just that's my predictions. I don't know what else to say. This is how I think it'll play, or how it'll go down. I would like to see the 49ers winning it would be cool too, and I wouldn't even be shocked. Christian McCaffrey, one of my favorite running backs in the league. Nick Bosa, shout out to Nick Bosa, Ohio State legend. I'm an Ohio State fan if you guys are new. That's what I have, man. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Am I stupid? Let me know. But let me know respectfully. Let's have a respectful debate and argument about these, because that's what it's all about. I remember last year there was a Cowboys fan like, why would you pick us to lose in the first round? And he's just yelling at me, and it's like, guess what happened? They lost in the first round. And regardless, even if I'm wrong, bro, I'm not the one playing for these teams. I'm just having some fun on a YouTube video. So don't take these to heart. I wish everyone's teams luck in the playoffs. Me as a Steelers fan, I'll be unbiased, trying to see some good football games, okay? But hey, next year, watch out for these Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm not saying we're going to win the division, but I think we should have a wild card locked up. I mean, we should have had one locked up this year. All we had to do is win one of those shitty winnable games. Like I said, could rant about that all day. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. If you're new, consider subscribing. Had a lot of fun doing this. And again, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Peace out, and